Hello everybody and welcome back to the Russian lessons. This is the second part of the fourth lesson, and here we are going to continue learning some basic Russian verbs. The first verb we are going to learn here is to read. In Russian it's читать. Let me conjugate this verb and you can repeat after me. Я читаю. Я читаю. Ты читаешь. Ты читаешь. Он, она, оно читает. Читает. Мы читаем. Мы читаем. Вы читаете. Вы читаете. Они читают. Они читают. The verb to read, читать, is also the verb of the first conjugation, so the terminations are exactly identical to the other verbs we studied in the previous lesson. Now, if you want to indicate what you are reading, you have to use the noun in the accusative case. Yes, exactly, we have to change the termination of the noun according to the rules specified for the accusative case. Let's take a look at some examples. The magazine, in Russian it's журнал. Журнал. Can you tell me if it's masculine, feminine or neutral? Yes, correct. It's masculine because it doesn't have the termination of a vowel. The last letter is a consonant, журнал, which means it's the noun in masculine. So if the noun is in masculine, we don't change it. We say я читаю журнал. I'm reading a magazine. Ты читаешь журнал. You are reading a magazine. Or мы не читаем журнал. We are not reading a magazine. Now, if we take the word the newspaper, in Russian it's газета, газета, and yes, correct, is the noun in the feminine. In this case, we have to change the termination and to put у at the end of the word. So instead of saying я читаю газета, it's not correct to say so. We say я читаю газету, газету. The stressed syllable is exactly the same. Газета, газету. Я читаю газету. I'm reading a newspaper. Or я не читаю газету. I'm not reading a newspaper. And if we have a noun in neutral, for example, письмо, письмо, what does it mean? Yes, it's letter. In this case, it's identical to the masculine. We don't change the noun. For example, I'm reading a letter would be я читаю письмо. Я читаю письмо. Now, the accusative case is typical to use in an object, which is direct complement in the phrase. For example, after the verbs to write, to read, to listen to something, we have to use the noun in the accusative case. For example, let's take a look at some nouns and let's try to identify the correct verb that we can use with these nouns, and let's make some examples. The first noun is музыка. Музыка, music, is a noun in feminine, so if we have to use it in the accusative case, we have to change the termination. For example, I'm listening to music. Я слушаю музыку. Я слушаю музыку. The following noun is журнал. We've already seen it in the examples. Журнал is the masculine, so we don't change it. For example, I'm reading a magazine will be я читаю журнал. The next noun is opera. Opera, which means opera. And to say you listen to the opera will be ты слушаешь оперу. Ты слушаешь оперу. We have to change the termination у because it's feminine. Following noun is упражнение. Упражнение, which means exercise. Yeah, it's a bit long to pronounce, but well, let's try. Упражнение. Упражнение. Can you tell me if it's masculine, feminine, or neutral? Yes, it's neutral because the termination is je. Remember that the nouns that have the termination o, je, are neutral. And it means that we don't have to change them if we want to put in the accusative case. For example, the most logical verb would be to use to do exercise. For example, I'm doing an exercise. Я делаю упражнение. They are not doing an exercise. Они не делают упражнение. А ты делаешь упражнение? And are you doing an exercise? The following noun is лекция. Лекция, a lecture. Remember that nouns in feminine usually have the termination ая, so we would have to modify it. But we don't write u. In this case, we write you, because it's not a, it's я, you. Okay? So, for example, I'm reading a lecture will be я читаю лекцию. Я читаю лекцию. Or she's not reading a lecture will be она не читает лекцию. Она не читает лекцию. Another noun in feminine that could be useful for you is article. In Russian it's статья. Статья. For example, a scientific article will be научная статья. Научная статья. But for now, let's stick to the word article only. Okay, so I'm writing an article will be я пишу статью. We also have the termination you. Я пишу статью. Or he is writing an article. Он пишет статью. Он пишет статью. Okay, very well. Now let's learn another verb. To know. Знать. Знать. I know. Я знаю. Я знаю. You know. Ты знаешь. Ты знаешь. He knows, she knows, it knows. Он, она, оно знает. Он, она, оно знает. We know. Мы знаем. Мы знаем. You know. Вы знаете. Вы знаете. They know. Они знают. Они знают. Okay, now let's practice and create some short dialogues. For example, the first person will be asking a question using the verbs we already know. And don't forget to put the noun in the accusative case. And the second person has to answer I know, I don't know, we don't know, etc. Okay, let's start. Ты знаешь, она пишет письмо. Ты знаешь, она пишет письмо. What does it mean? Ты знаешь, you know. Она пишет письмо. She's writing a letter. It's actually a question, so the correct translation will be do you know if she's writing a letter? Нет, я не знаю. No, I don't know. Нет, я не знаю. Я не знаю. Они слушают радио, вы знаете? Are they listening to the radio? Do you know? Они слушают радио. Они слушают радио. Вы знаете? Вы знаете? Do you know? Нет, мы не знаем. No, we don't know. Нет, мы не знаем. Вы знаете, она живет здесь? Do you know if she's living here? Вы знаете, она живет здесь? Да, я знаю. Она не живет здесь. Да, я знаю. Yes, I know. Она не живет здесь. She's not living here. Okay, and one more short exercise. We have to compose the correct phrases using the verbs we already know. You are going to see only the key words and you have to put them together and to conjugate the verb. First, try to do the exercise by yourselves and then I'll give you the correct answers. Remember, you can pause the video. Мы живем в Москве. Мы живем в Москве. We are living in Moscow. Мы живем в Москве. Вы знаете, мы живем в Москве. Do you know that we are living in Moscow? Вы знаете, мы живем в Москве. Она сейчас в магазине. Она сейчас в магазине. Now she is at the shop. Она сейчас в магазине. Ты знаешь, она сейчас в магазине. Ты знаешь, она сейчас в магазине. Do you know that now she's at the shop? Ты знаешь, она сейчас в магазине. Он читает книгу. Он читает книгу. He is reading a book. Он читает книгу. Ты знаешь, он читает книгу. Ты знаешь, он читает книгу. Do you know that he is reading a book? Ты знаешь, он читает книгу. Мой дедушка гуляет в парке. Мой дедушка гуляет в парке. Я знаю, что мой дедушка гуляет в парке. I know that my grandfather is walking in the park. Я знаю, что мой дедушка гуляет в парке. Now in Russian, when you want to put together two clauses, two phrases, and when you want to create a subordinate clause, for example, starting with the word that, I know that, we know that, he knows that. So this word that in Russian is что. Что. It's a conjunction. And before что, we always put a comma. It's the punctuation rule of the Russian language. For example, I know that you are reading in Russian will sound Я знаю, что ты читаешь. Я знаю, comma, что ты читаешь. I know that you are reading. Я знаю, что ты читаешь. In theory, in the colloquial language, it's possible to omit что and just to pronounce the words as in English. For example, I know you are reading. But when you write, it's better not to omit it because the meaning of the sentence can be a bit misleading. Okay, and before we finish this section of the fourth lesson, let's remember a couple of new words and new numbers starting from 11 to 20. But before that, let's remember the numbers from 1 to 10. I'm going to say them and you can repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11 is 11. 11. Actually, in Russian, if we segment the word 11, it will mean something like 1 above 10. 11. 11. So this word is so long not just because, but it has some logic in it. 11. 12 is 12. The same logic, 2 above 10. 12. 12. 12. 13, following the same logic, is 13. 13. 14, 14. 14. 15, 15. 15. 16, 16. 16. 17, 17. 17. 18, 18. 18. 19, 19. 19. And 20, 20. 20. Okay, I think it's enough for today's short lecture. I advise you to repeat all the new verbs, all the new nouns, the accusative case, and of course the last numbers. And in the following lecture, we're going to learn some new information and also practice more verbs. See you soon. Bye-bye. Пока-пока.